What's happening there, YouTube? Genji here, and welcome back to Arcadia 7, where we're picking up where we left off here in StarRupture. Believe when we last left off, we had just finished another Ruptura event. We had unlocked, yes, the cargo pods here, and I think we are going to start off by maybe rearranging our manufacturing lines a bit, because one of the things that I want to do is, now that we have these cargo storage buildings, is I want to put a buffer closer to the base for all of our raw materials to come into. That way when we start up a new manufacturing line or we need to build something in a hurry, we don't have to wait minutes for all of the buffered materials to come all the way down from our ore excavators all the way into the base. So we'll set up some of these right as the first step intake into our manufacturing facility here. And then we might reconfigure this a bit so that we can do more with our manufacturing lines. So let me start breaking some stuff down and we'll get that running. I do like how quick and painless it is to break things down, because it all just turns back into basic building materials, so there's really no cost to trying again or changing your lines around or reconfiguring your systems, because you don't have to like remanufacture any parts, you don't lose anything in the process of breaking it down and rebuilding it. Why is this unstable? Is it because it's too tall? Why is that stable but that's not? It might be a distance thing. You may be only allowed to build so far away before you have to put a pillar down. Because I believe, yeah, pillar support is a thing that exists here. Like so. Yep, that was it. So I just need to build a little platform out to where we're going to build our manufacturing, because we need to be connected for power purposes. I think this is probably far enough over. This will be the line that our resources are coming in on, and I do want to get the triple rail unlocked as soon as possible, because right now we're going to be kind of capped in our incoming lines here, because everything's sharing the same line, so it's going to be, each one's operating at 50% capacity. But for right now, let's build a storage depot, or two storage depots actually. So we'll do one. Can't get it level while standing on that. Go up. There we go. We'll do one here. And you go down, one here. That way we can have two separate storage facilities. One for titanium ore. I guess we selected here. There we go. I can actually drop some of this in here to get it out of my pockets. And then one for wolfram ore. Which I do have a little bit of, and a lot of wolfram bars for some reason. And now we need to split this coming into here so that each one has its own link back into the incoming line. So we need two rail connectors, or one rail connector for now. We'll have one. Let's see, that's going to be off kilter, so we do right click, there we go, and that allows us to do it along the grid line instead of the grid square. And rail input, rail output, and rail output. There we go. I'm going to try not to waste so much time on messing with the rails this time. I think I spent a significant amount of like the last half of the first episode just destroying and remaking rails, trying to get really overly perfectionist angles on the rails. So this is fine. This will suffice, and here comes all the raw materials that were backed up in the internal buffers inside the excavator, so now that stuff can be buffered here in the base with significantly more quantity, because I believe 100 is the max internally in the excavators, and we have 400 here inside the storage depots. So now we need to get this out into smelters in order to turn these into wolfram, where's my inventory here, wolfram bars and titanium bars. So the first step after storage, oh, that's pretty cool. I just saw you get like a little storage level indicator. That's clever. I like that. Lots of little features, I think, that kind of sets us apart from other games in this genre. So we're gonna go to crafting next, yeah, because we're gonna need smelters now. And we'll put input facing this direction, go down one. I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter, because the rail system is flexible enough that we can just kind of bend it. So from here, we're gonna need another rail splitter. A rail connector, they're called. We'll put this here. That might be... well, it's the correct height for the smelter. It's not the correct height for the storage depot, but again, we're not going to be overly picky with that. But what I think actually I should do is, because this is kind of a Y-split here, I've put this on the wrong side, because I don't want to feed both of these into the same rail connector, because then we still have the same issue where we're reducing capacity because things are sharing lines, at least until we get the three-way rails. So let's break this down. And this down. And replace these so that they're kind of in line with each of the storage depots. So it'll be something like this and this. And then this will get its own, well, you know, I don't even think we need this necessarily, because it's just going to be a straight input. But if for some reason we need to split raw titanium or wolfram off in another direction for some other kind of manufacturing, I guess we have that ability if we do it this way. Can I copy rails directly? I can. Okay, so this is going to go from here to here. From here to here. And it's a bit off kilter. Okay, that I will make an exception for. That's a bit wrong. So let's kill this. You, and you. There we go. So now we have separate lines for wolfram and titanium raw. So now we need separate cargo containers for bars, manufactured bars. Like so. There's no real lining this up because this is aligned to the square and this is aligned to the grid, so there's going to be some bend in this. We'll just have to deal with it. You to you. Make sure I got that right. And then you to you. And we have to tell these that they're going to be, this is the titanium line. These are going to be titanium bars, so this should immediately start manufacture. Oh, no, we have to tell it to make titanium bars, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you're gonna be wolfram bars. You're gonna be... oh, interesting. It actually detected that there was wolfram bars being manufactured on that line, and it automatically suggested it. So this gives me an opportunity to unload some of these bars that I've been carrying around. You'll go here. I think I actually have some in storage. We can free up that slot. Yeah, titanium bars
That's
here.
Just what I need.
I know. That's why I came to get it. Titanium. There you go. Alright, how are we looking survival mechanics wise? We're doing okay. So from here, now things get interesting, because at this point we need to start, you know, from this tier 1 manufacturing, now we start combining materials. So when we build a fabricator, we don't necessarily know what to connect this to. Like, for example, wolfram bars can be turned into wolfram wire. titanium bars can be turned into titanium rods. But if we look down in the manufacturing here, we've got rotors, which are a mix of titanium rods and wolfram wire, and stabilizers, which are rotors and titanium rods. So now we get into the part of the manufacturing process where we have to start combining multiple manufactured materials. But for this first step, we can go straight from titanium bars to titanium rods. Connect this here. And then likewise... no, build a fabricator. Here, we can go from wolfram bars to wolfram wire. And these should start flowing automatically. These are manufacturing, and now we can do another buffer. Let's see, how is this going to be lined up? Building is not stable. Oh, we're in the hill. Okay. We probably should have put this out a little bit further, or moved the whole platform up a bit, but I'm not too worried about it. Not enough resources. Okay, we finally ran out. So I'm gonna need to grab I believe it's wolfram. Oh, I actually have some in here for making basic building materials. Actually, I think it's both. So here, let me exchange. Trade me
just what I need.
A full stack, or just give me a full stack. And now I can hand make a bunch of building materials. But what we're going to want to do at some point is start fabricating building materials in a fabricator so that it's automated and we can just grab it when necessary. We're going to copy this. I'm just going to carry this down the line, more power. And I would like to see at some point a new way of generating power. Not that it's inconvenient to have a bunch of solar panels, but there's got to be, you know, this scales linearly, and there's got to be a higher tier energy generator that produces a higher output per unit. So things are moving along. We got one of these. Let's build another. Might as well make it symmetrical. Ooh, that's a very satisfying whir of the fabricator there. Alright, you go in here. You go in here. And then we're gonna say, it detects what's being manufactured further up the line, and so we can just select it from the list. So there's our tier 2 items. And then we're gonna have to take a look at where is the orbital cargo launcher. So somewhere off to the side here, we're gonna have our launch platforms, because they're gonna want to, we're gonna have to pull things off of these cargo depots intermittently, because not every delivery job is for the highest tier item. So let's just put a few of these in here. Let's build a platform so we can actually reach it. Really? Oh, I thought it was like platforms take power, but no, the platforms connected the orbital launchers, which take power, and when those came online, it took the whole system down. Oops. Now, why is it like that? It locks to the right height when it's not aligned with the other two. It's in the middle there, but if I put it where it's aligned with the other panels, it pushes it up a level. Very weird. Anyway, back online. So, for example, we need to choose, I believe Clever Robotics is going to give us the ability to unlock the larger rails. So we want to keep pushing our Clever Robotics faction. So they're asking for Wolfram plates or Wolfram wire, but they're going to give us way more research points or faction points for the Wolfram plates. So we do actually want to, if we can, do another stage of processing here. So let's build another row of fabricators. Unfortunately, at this point, we're going to have to start pushing these up. Let's actually go forward. As unsatisfying as this is going to be visually. Shallow stairs, not quite enough. Regular stairs. There we go. Now we're not only elevating ourselves technologically, we're elevating ourselves physically. So these are going to produce, let's see, this side is going to be Wolfram. So Wolfram plates, we actually can't make Wolfram plates for some reason. Why are these locked? What are these locked behind? Well, we're gonna need some more power first anyway. Not enough resources again. I keep running out. More building materials, and I just remembered with the audio, with the music swelling like that, the voices were a bit quiet in the first episode because the music was kind of overpowering everything. So we're going to drop this down to like 65-ish. We'll see how that sounds. It still sounds pretty loud, actually. It doesn't sound like it changed much at all. Options. Audio. About 50. That's a bit better. Okay. Where were we at? Solar power. Two. Quite the array we have going here. Let's see, can we walk in between these, or are we building like an impenetrable wall of solar panels here? Kind of. Kind of. Alright, so all this is moving along. I did actually notice Wolfram plate. Wolfram plate does take Wolfram bars. So this is actually going to be a tier 2 material? Or I guess tier... Well, it depends on where we start counting. We consider raw materials tier 1 or tier 0. But let me see, is it recipes? How do we unlock the ability to manufacture Wolfram plates? These are a fabricator recipe. Here we go, Wolfram plates. So we need to insert 600 Wolfram bars. Okay, that's easily doable. Because we have these being mass-produced now. These are our Wolfram bars, so we just need to steal a bunch off of the line here. In fact, let's stick these in here. I don't know why I have so many of these. So let's start delivering these. Fabricator, insert 300 of our 600. And we need 400 data points. So let's see what we have data points wise. We have 210. So we can break down some slasher biofacts. We can break down... Ignitium's worth a lot, but I don't know what they're for yet. They're both considered valuable. I mean, I guess we need it either way. Although we do have 400 points now, so we can just turn those in directly. So Fabricator, Wolfram plates, take off 400, so we just need 300 more... Wolfram bars, and then we can do plates. And that'll allow us to level up our robotics faction and get... What do we get for this next level? We get... the building drone. Okay, we don't get multi-rail till level 5. Okay, there's 300.
Gotcha.
Wait, why did it only give me 99? Huh? I took like 7 and it gave me 1. What happened there? Anyway, don't care. I'm not gonna cry over 7 Wolfram plates. Let's turn in the rest of these. Fabricator. Insert. There we go. Now we can manufacture Wolfram plates. So, what I think we'll do is, because these are kind of on the same tier as the Wolfram wire, we'll copy the fabricator, or in order to be more efficient on our power, let's just take one of these existing ones over here. Fabricator, let's put this parallel. Aww. I hate it. Put this parallel to this one, so that we can... I'm gonna stop pressing escape to put guns away. It's Q. We'll put this next to the Wolfram wire fabricator so that we can take Wolfram plates here, and then we just run a line out of this storage depot into this fabricator. And now these can run into here, and I think we should pretty much be done for now with this line, because I think this storage depot is actually full of Wolfram wire. So this is just filling up its internal buffer at this point. So most of our storage now for Wolfram plate should be going directly to the manufacture of... Oh, I think I've been calling these plates. These are Wolfram bars into Wolfram plates. And so now we need another storage depot in front of this. So we'll copy this. We'll put this... Stupid hill. I need terraforming tools. I have a feeling at some point, probably between episodes, I'm going to wind up ripping all of this up and moving everything up to a level plane. But for right now, since we've just gotten started on this episode, we'll just make this a little bit taller and worry about it later. Run these up here with this extremely sharp incline. Storage for Wolfram plates. Oh god. They're intersecting each other. There we go. And now we need to actually deliver these Wolfram plates. So let's see how ugly it's going to be if we grab... temporarily, just to fulfill this singular contract, a rail connector here. And a rail connector here. And then we run to here, to here. And then we need to select this contract for all 3 pods, or cargo launchers. There we go. And then connect them up. Oop. So we'll probably want these as permanent fixtures here, so right click. Just temporarily, now we can build this here without interfering with that. Like so. We'll just need to change how these rails come in here, but this is going to go straight into here. Into here. No, we can't do that while this exists, so let's break this. What is beep? Oh. Oh. They're in error mode because the track was broken. I was like, what the hell is that beeping? There. Get over it. Why are they still complaining? I guess the word hasn't gotten out that there's a path now. Oh, one more. Here to... Here to... Here. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure I've actually seen that in such clear detail before. It looks like there's some kind of like, some sort of warp core through a planet. Oops. Oh, one more. You to you. Okay. And we're coming along. We're flying. Let's put these in here by hand. So we'll let this run, and I think that's all we can really do for now. I guess we could technically take another contract or work on another contract for titanium. Because right now our titanium line's not really doing anything. But apparently I need some water, so let me go do a little harvesting first. I'm actually not sure where to get hydropods from anymore. They used to spawn right here, but I've harvested them and they never regrew. So that's concerning. Here's one. Hydro bulb. Use that. So I guess I'll drink our aqua fluid and gain a little toxicity. I'll have to figure out a solution for water, but I just saw these off in the distance. I want to know what the heck these are. Plants.
Fascinating specimen.
Gather them.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Wait, weren't you the one telling me not to?
We won't know until you try it.
Yeah, you specifically told me not to eat alien fruits. And here you are encouraging me now. Ooh, calcium. So let me take a look at the research board, or the faction board, and we'll see if there's a parallel contract we can set up for titanium. And we'll let those run kind of passively in the background while we go do another exploration off into the fields. Let's see. Selenium Corporation will give us an inventory upgrade and access to a furnace, which is going to be some more manufacturing, which is cool. A helium-3 extractor, a large habitat, a mega press, refineries, sulfur extractor. Okay, so this is our industrial corporation. So let's see, they want for level 3 titanium rods and titanium bars. So we have titanium rods already manufactured. So we can set that up. Titanium rods are here. And unfortunately, I put the Wolfram delivery on this side of the base. So what can we do here? You can just go under it, right? That'll be another thing I'll have to clean up. After we finish this contract, we'll delete this incoming line here, and then we'll just do titanium delivery stuff on this side and Wolfram delivery stuff on that side. But for right now... One, two, three. One, two, three. We're out of power again. We really need some higher tier energy production. Let's do a third row. There we go. Things are humming along again. So we want to take titanium bars. So we'll grab one of these. And let's just see how high up we can go with this. None. None higher. That's okay, because we can go lower. Into here. We got no angle on this. What if we do it this way? Really? That's not valid?
Increased rupture activity.
But that's valid? What in the hell? Don't think about it. Oh my god. The rail system might be a little bit too flexible. So we're gonna take Selenium Corporation, we're gonna deliver titanium rods. I gotta see this. What in the hell? Wow. Also, I think I might be stuck down here. That's not good. Uh-oh. Terrible time to get stuck down here. Bro, I can't get out. Ladder. There we go. My base is a maze now. Good grief. There she goes. Yeah, between episodes, I put this in no UI mode here with F1. And took a video of the sun exploding and face tanking a supernova. Maybe I'll splice this in here because I'm not going to stand outside and get killed again for this. But it is pretty to look at.
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
13, 12, 11, 10. Alright, get me in here. Observation deck.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
You can actually live right up to the point where it explodes, right there.
Extreme temperature detected.
It's such a cool effect. So I'm guessing the obelisks have a hand in why the planet's able to regenerate so quickly. I'm wondering if it's timey-wimey stuff, like it's like rewinding time on the biosphere, or what. Or if it's just like some kind of extreme druid magic or something like that. I wonder if we'll ever get like a suit that'll allow us to run around outside while it's in this state. To harvest some kind of special material that only exists in this personal storage. Only exists in this hyper heated environment. All of our incoming material lines stopped. What happened? We're out of power. Why are we out of power?
Returning to normal.
Did something break? Oh, the solar panels are probably offline because there's no sun. Let me out. Maybe? Hold E to lower temperature. We can manually cool things somehow? How do we do that? There we go, they're green again. Yeah, that was it. Everything was just overheated. How do we hack the temperature on our solar flare blasted base components? This is so ridiculous. The knot. Nope, no. Okay, 175 of 1500, so those are coming along. These are about a little over halfway done. So that gives us time to go explore a bit. I do want to drop off some of this stuff so we have inventory slots. Calcium per plant. Each to gain effect. Removes 40 toxicity. Removes all positive effects. Okay. Ignitium. We'll get rid of the titanium ore for now. My god, he's not grouped up. Alright, we got 200 ammo this time. You want to pick up any ignitium we come across? It seems I might have waited too long, so now I don't see... Oh, there's a little bit of ignitium all the way out that way. But I do want to go back and hit the place we were at previously, because we didn't really get to explore that deep into it before we got chased out. Alright, so we're going to hang around the right-hand side this time. Up this path. A bit less platforming involved. Oh, we can get these rubble piles. I kept trying to harvest them with the gun, but you have to just, like, open them up like an inventory container. Suspiciously clear of bugs.
Great.
Helium-3 extractor destroyed. Oh. It did it again. It seems like if you put items into a stack that will put that stack over 100, you just lose anything else that goes over 100. It doesn't automatically either leave the overflow amount in the original stack or just like put it into a second stack. It just deletes it. Okay, so this is the best time to go exploring because the bugs are hiding underground. Tablet. Mandatory Journal of Convict E0017. I was supposed to be honest, so I'll be honest. It pisses me off that the others are making normal money here and bragging about what they're gonna buy when they get back to Earth. Bragging how many spare sleeves they'll have, and I'm never gonna see the money I'm making. Everything goes towards paying off my fine. Good news is I'm making more here than I would have if they sent me to dig holes somewhere in Alaska. Though I don't know if it's worth the looks I'm getting from my co-workers. At least at the penal colony everyone was equal. Our results have been getting worse lately, despite firing off additional excavators. It's all because of those damn creatures. They cover everything in that slime. The security team destroys it, but then the machines need repairs. And who do they send to do those repairs? Me, of course. God forbid the scientists get their hands dirty. One positive about working here is I get to curse whenever I want. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! Even writing it out is fun. We got an edgelord over here. Storage box. More war bonds. A aqua stim shard. Increase hydration limit by 50%. Lasts 45 minutes. Interesting. Alright, let's see. 30. Okay, it does go over 200. All kinds of goodies out here. So look for anything with yellow lights.
Nice.
Aquagel, hydration, nice. Building materials. Things are going to cool down and I'm going to get immediately surrounded by a bunch of bugs. I'm waiting for it. Unknown logic board, a mangled piece of equipment, impossible to identify, could be worth something, so research. Oh.
I just turned on the communicator. If you do anything to me, Drew will find out. Okay, let's all calm down and talk like civilized people.
Drew won't find anything out, because you killed him.
I didn't kill him. Fuck! Just wait until he gets a new sleeve.
Stop pretending. There won't be a new sleeve. You smashed up his disk.
Another shipment has arrived.
No!
Clever Robotics is pleased
those
with the quality of your
creatures.
work.
So,
There are rewards waiting for
He's
you in
dead.
the terminal that should
You
help
really should have
optimize how
thought
you
this
work.
through. If you had left his sleeve somewhere outside the base, he'd be considered MIA, and no one would blame you. You don't learn from your mistakes, do you?
But we won't make the same mistake. No one will find you.
what are you doing? Let go of me!
That was senseless. If they had just thought for 1 second, it would have been clear she was innocent.
You have just listened to an audiocom
we're stuck.
recording of someone who was here before you. Each recording could contain useful data, so Mr. Claywood has asked that you retrieve as many of them as possible.
You got it. I think we need to get onto this rock and then jump into the building. Little platforming challenge. Seems all these penal colony people weren't all that nice. Calorie gel. You just start, oh, this route looks much easier. Aqua gel. Need to find out how to manufacture this stuff. There we go. All right, in we go. Storage box. More war bonds. Calorie block capsules. Why is all the food toxic? Mainframe. Oh god, here we go. Let me go downstairs first and loot this just in case we have to run in a hurry. Oh, it's a tiny storage box. Star bites. Eat to gain effects. Heals 55 HP. I don't want to leave stuff behind. I will happily leave lore behind. Tube blueprints. We can make tubes. Rotors. Oh, interesting. So we can bypass the recipe station requirements by just finding the blueprints. Somehow fully intact device should be worth 1,500. Item printer. Storage box, memory module, and heavy ammo. Pulley snack. 35 calories. Just keeps going. Let me, in fact, eat some of this. Use. Personal storage. Regen capsules. Heals 1 HP every 6 seconds. There we go. Dead body. Lesser runner lem. Ooh, extra stamina.
The Ruptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Okay, so then the bugs are going to come back out. Yep. Let's go up, and hopefully they can't get to us here. They can get to us here. All right, we'll have to read some other time. We gotta go. Shit. Run.
Changing mags! Reloading!
We pissed off the horde.
Changing mags! Reloading!
Ugh, don't stand in the cloud. Oh my god, they're coming from the side now too. What the hell? They're very unhappy with me.
Reloading!
What are these tiny guys?
Changing mags! Reloading!
Good grief. Okay, we still have a good, decent number of bullets left. Let me eat something here. 65
Arcadia
calories.
7 has finished regenerating.
Well, la-di-da. A little busy running for my life, but good to know.
Come here.
Right, just gonna do a quick pass to look for any enemy loot.
Your cargo has reached the Selenian Corporation.
Alright.
You've completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate terminal.
Okay, we'll take care of that when we get back. I just want to grab these biofacts. We need a Death Stranding style zipline hook that'll allow us to travel along our rail lines. Just hop up and press E or something and you'll just zip down it. Oh, there is one hydro bulb over there, so it seems like only a very small number regenerate every cycle. We might have to find a new source of water somewhere, at least until we hopefully develop some kind of water extraction building. Alright, first things first, let's get rid of some of these one-off things that are just good for analyzing. So security logger, claim it. Damaged memory module, claim
This
it.
data will be useful.
Unknown logic board, claim it.
Another great day for science.
Damaged personal interface, claim it. And then I think, I'm curious if the exploder biofacts and the slasher biofacts, if they're just research or if they're used as an ingredient in crafting something, but we'll get rid of them for now. And then we got a bunch of materials to drop off, so we've got a bunch of war bonds. Put these down here. We've got another lem, which we can't slot yet. We've got some heavy ammo, shotgun ammo. I guess we can drop off all of these little capsules and healing bites and etc, etc. Toxicity, we don't need all of this on us necessarily. This just increases our ability to drink. We'll take the aqua gel. I guess we'll keep these on us here and here. We got a whole boatload of building materials though, which is great. And let's claim our rewards. So we'll claim our building drone, an alternative building mode. You've unlocked the personal building drone, press C to use it. Let's check that out first, reclaim the other thing. So C, press C to use it. Oh, you have to be in build mode. Oh! That's convenient. Now we don't have to do this or we fell down into the pit. Can we deconstruct from this as well? Yes! Amazing. So we can actually get rid of all this mess since we're done with this, with both of these deliveries. You are too far. Get back! Yeah, this is incredibly convenient. So we'll get rid of this line here. And this line. And then this can just come directly from something on this side of the manufacturing line. This can go away. Yeah, that's fantastic. How do we go up and down? Space and control. Nice. We can take some nice aerial shots of our base too. That'll be convenient for some thumbnails. Or to get some nice aerial shots of the sun exploding in our face. Alright, so fantastic. So how do we get back out of this? See? Alright. Next. Selenian Corporation, we unlocked more inventory
Due to your
slots.
hard work, we have decided to increase the capacity of your pockets. Your inventory has been updated, and you can now fit more items into it.
Nice. Incredible. Titanium rods. Let's drop those off. So, we're going to continue along the clever robotics route if we can. So we need titanium housing and wolfram plate. So titanium housing, let's see. Titanium sheets. Applicator. Smelter. I don't even know what that's made in. Let's see. Something from Selenium Corporation? The furnace, perhaps? Yeah, titanium housing. So we have to unlock the furnace next. So we're going to need titanium sheets and titanium rods. To do titanium sheets, we know we have to come to the fabricator. Titanium sheets going to take 200 data points and 600 titanium bars. We know we'll have 400 at least. 1, 2,
I can use this.
3, 4. Let's deliver these. Titanium beam. Alright, so we need to wait for 200 more to get manufactured. And we just have a bunch of extra titanium rods as well. So we'll drop these off in storage for now until I find somewhere I can stow them. Okay. Fabricator. Titanium plate. 200. We're good. Alright. So, our delivery launchers are on the correct side. We just need to link this up to a second manufacturer, actually, because we have to actually make these plates. How do we do this here? We actually put a second row off to the side, which is currently where our delivery pods are, or our delivery launchers. So how are we going to do this? I guess let's break all this down. Let's do this with our drone, since we've just unlocked it. Break it down. There we go. And then copy this. It's gonna go here. Copy this. Like so. And then we're gonna rebuild our launchers somewhere out here. Not to be forward of this. 1, 2. Nope, that's a bit too low, actually. Oops. Redo. Not storage depot. Alright, so out 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, 1, 2, 3. Then we want to copy... well, at this rate, it'd be quicker to just select it from here. A rail connector. Big mode. Here, here, and here. We're going to want a single platform just to transfer power. Are we good? Are we good? Everything's still powered up? Good. We didn't blow our power budget. Okay, and then this is going to go to a new cargo pod. And that's going to have titanium plates stored in it. Connect. And then we're going to bounce out of there into these pods. 1, 2, 3. Connect. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I think everything else needs to be set up by hand. So we have to tell this to build titanium sheets. We have to tell this to store titanium sheets. And we have to tell these guys to deliver titanium sheets to Selenium Corporation. So that we can get the furnace, was it? The next manufacturing building. There we go. And they're off. Now, optimally, if we wanted to optimize, we would figure out... It may actually be optimized. Well, no, because the end stop for all this is going to be this. So as long as there are items being buffered in these, it means then we can afford to actually build more delivery launchers. Because, right, that means that we're currently overproducing what we have the capability to send out. So we can increase the speed that we complete the contract if we just build an additional launcher. And slowly wait for... There we go. In fact, we can split, take some of these plates and donate them to this launcher. There we go. We're already 1/10 of the way done. So, while that's running, let's take a look at something we can potentially do with the Wolfram line here that's just sitting idle. We can deliver Wolfram plates to Clever Robotics, but I'd rather have titanium housing so we're getting the most bang for our buck. So, let's see. Future Health Solution wants Wolfram bars. That's super easy. So let's set that up. Grab one of these secondary contracts. Plates are full. These are our Wolfram bars, so we're going to set up a separate delivery line here. Let's go back into our drone building mode for convenience. Build, we want orbital cargo launchers, C. So we're going to put these, I guess, kind of in the same position we have them here. So we're on this line, out this way. We're going to do 2 out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make them level. Nope. Why did that go down? There we go. And then rail connectors. Big mode. 1, 2. Stop going up. 3, 4. Connect with rails. We need to go, they're directional. Oops. That was here. They're directional, so we need to go in the direction that the goods will be moving. Like so. Link up each one of these. And then input from here, which is currently not possible unless we do something ugly like this. Oh, that does actually work. Oh, I guess these weren't connected by power until this line got connected. Oops. Okay, so then we'll toss some more solar panels in here. to get everything back online, and that should be it. So we'll just have to get rid of this ugly rail line once we deliver this contract, or complete this contract, but I'm actually going to need a ladder to get up here. Let's set these to future health, future health, future health, and future health. There we go. Everything's slowly filing in. Okay. So, now we've got 2 contracts in the works. Let's see how close this one is to being done. About halfway. So, now we've got some time to go and explore again. So, oh, we want to put a bunch of extra wolfram plates. And our wolfram plate storage is full. So, into the box it goes. We're just going to have a whole... Every time we destroy parts of our manufacturing line, we wind up with more extra materials. Stuff that goes in the bases here. Personal storage. Oh, we finally added building materials? We are. Alright. So, I need to grab some... wolfram and some titanium. $100. We were building another personal storage box. Can these stack? They can go on the wall. Oh! That would have been nice to know. Oh, we can do 3 per wall? That's awesome. Alright, so we'll have to get this off the floor then. Yeah, that should be fine, because it's going to turn back into basic building materials, right? So we'll put this here. And then we can just transfer all of this. Boop. And we can make a whole wall out of it. Like this. So we'll call this... materials. And we'll put all of our tier 1 stuff here. Helium and titanium and calcium. And what do we got? Titanium rods can go here. What else? I guess ignitium and meteorite hearts can go here as well. We'll call this... Well, let me know if I need a 3rd crate, because this is kind of the catch-all crate here. Per plants, star bites. And this we'll call... Nah, we'll just leave it called personal storage. Okay, now... 101 bullets. Let's grab a little bit more... pistol ammo. There we go, 200. And pick where we're gonna head next. We've got one more building to look at over here. We have not built the map yet. We have to unlock the map still, so that's useless to us. So we've got... There's some kind of structure here. There's a huge structure here. There's something on the other side of this mountain that we saw from over here. And then there's this facility up here. So I guess let's just go this direction.
Come here. That's a snack.
I'm gonna swing by this base and see if all those bugs that we killed earlier are actually cleared out. If so, we'll hop back into that building and go read those logs. And if not, we'll just track over here to whatever this is. So let's go do a little exploring. Oh. Wow, they got a really large aggro radius.
Reloading!
We were on the other side of a hill. We weren't even visible, and they were chasing us down. I also need to find another body of water to get some more hydropods. Biofacts. Oh, no you don't.
Reloading!
It definitely seems like, a lot calmer. Seems a lot calmer. So they may actually stay. Killed until the next cycle.
Changing max!
Which I think would lend some weight to the idea that it is a timey-wimey thing that the obelisks are doing to regenerate the planet. It just brings back everything that was killed. Okay. Oh. Audiocom.
Getting a new employee tomorrow. She'll be working off her punishment with us. We don't have any other convicts on the base, so I'm not crazy about the idea. But I trust the company wouldn't hire just any old criminal. According to the documents they sent me, she has 5 years of experience in mining helium-3 on the moon, a managerial position, a degree in chemistry, but she can also operate a harvester and fix machinery. I'd be thrilled if it wasn't for the fact that I have no access to what she was convicted of. Our head of security has full access to her file and says I shouldn't worry about her conviction. Plus he promised.
The hell was that? It was green.
Max! I'm getting better and better.
Come on down. Come on, I don't want to start reading if I'm under attack. Get up here. I see him circling down there. Where is he? Oh, he's like a new type. Oh, they are spawning out of the ground.
Reloading! Changing max!
Okay, well I guess we'll have to read in a hurry then. Oh, come here. Disappearance. Officer Boris Tilton, Selenium Corporation. Greetings. Once again, I have bad news. Our engineer E0017 has disappeared. We have had no contact with her for the past 3 cycles. I sent out a search party, but they were unable to find her. I'm also worried about the technical state of the base and its safety. As head of security, I don't know how I can ensure the safety of the base without the regular maintenance of its equipment and protective cloak. Please send new crew members. As for E0017, I personally don't believe this was an escape. The convict's behavior was excellent. Officer Boris Tilton. From Selenium Corporation. Greetings! Unfortunately, the planned budget for this mission won't allow for additional people to be sent. You need to find a way to manage. As for E0017, the convict's behavior makes no difference here. Until she is found, she should be treated as a fugitive. Keep that in mind. This also means her debt has increased to 183,678 UC. If she is not found within the next 14 cycles, we will be forced to consider her truly dead and transfer her remaining debt to the closest living relative. Please keep us informed. That's fucked up. Oh god, so much to read. Greetings, I'm submitting a formal notification regarding the death of mission leader Drew Forrest. Drew Forrest left the base along with E0017 in order to locate new potential deposits of helium-3. According to E0017's testimony, they were attacked by the local fauna. E0017 managed to survive the attack with serious damage to her sleeve. She also brought with her Drew Forrest's deceased sleeve. After analyzing Forrest's disc, it was deemed no longer usable. The damage unequivocally points to an animal attack. E0017 received a new sleeve. Officer Boris Tilton. From Finalizing Corporation, thank you for the information. We are sorry to learn of this. We are happy to let you know that for the duration of the investigation, you are now to assume the position of Expedition Leader. Due to E0017's new sleeve, her debt has increased to 139,856 UC. Please remember that our correspondence remains highly classified. From Finalizing Corporation, thank you for agreeing to participate in our experimental rehabilitation program. As per our guidelines, I am sending you the convict's details. All the information below is highly classified under the penalty of a hefty fine. Needless to say, this confidentiality applies regarding the other crew members as well. Number E0017, name Lillian Ward. Scientific degree, low temperature engineer, Jennifer Doudna University, 2105. Experience, Lou Mining Company, junior technician, senior technician, mining team manager, etc., etc. Sentence, sentenced to pay a fine of 150,000 UC for illegally giving birth to a male child. Sent to the Luna 6 base for rehabilitation work after being unable to pay the fine. The fine continued to increase due to an excessive use of sleeves and insubordination. Does not pose a threat. Exemplary behavior in recent years. Due to the experimental nature of the program, the convict is required to keep a journal. Amount left to be worked off, 127,856 UC. We hope your cooperation is fruitful. The Selenian Corporation.
Rightly so. Miller didn't fulfill his agreement.
Wait, rightfully so what? We read 3 emails there. Which one are you commenting on? So we're living in that kind of future, huh? You have to pay to have a child? Hey. I can't explore if you guys are spawning on top of me.
That's just what I need.
Dead body. A greater swapper lem. Firearm swap speed by 35%. Bullets and calorie fluid. Nutribar. 20 calories, 30 hydration. Calorie bar, 90 calories. Oops. Keep pressing escape 20 times and winding up in the menu. Rubble pile. A spitter biofact. More war bonds. Lifegiver Lem increases max health by 25. More calorie fluid. Storage box with Figglers. 15 calories, 20 hydration. Bullets. Bullets and materials. Is this a thing? It's glowing yellow. No. And I think that might be everything in this base. So I think this is fully explored now.
Rupture activity.
No,
detected.
shit.
I recommend finding a safe place.
We gotta go. Oh no, we're so far away. Come on, we're so close. Keep going. Yeah, the countdown hasn't even started yet. We're good. Wave warning. Whew. A little close for comfort. I need a bigger viewing window. We need like a double high habitation facility. Can we, like... Oh, I can't send the drone outside.
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
You don't say. I wonder if these things are rated for a certain number of Ruptura. Can only take 3 before they start to fail. Anyway, while we're waiting for this to cool down, we can claim our rewards here. So we have our regeneration chamber, respawn point. One player can claim 1 regeneration chamber at a time. Can be used to change character. Ooh, we can change away from the nerdy guy. The socially awkward nerdy guy. Well, not socially awkward, the socially unskilled scientist. Regeneration chamber. Now I'm curious, does that reset your... Put this on the second floor. Does that reset your skills? We can't build this into the wall.
Your printing point has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
We're 3D printing ourselves.
Apologies, if you happen to die.
So let's see, tab. So we have...
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
We're level 8, 8, and 12. If we change to engineer... Weakness, her family. Eight, 8, and 12. Okay, so it's just a cosmetic, well, cosmetic and voice line difference. Are we crouched? We are crouched. Okay, everything's back online. We're gonna grab some of this ignitium before it dissipates. Looks like there's another water, some standing water around here as well, so I'll have to check this once everything regenerates, because there's probably another source of hydropods. What is this? Oh, it's a calcium node. I was like, this looks like a set node type. Yeah, so we have some calcium nearby. Good to know. Oh, there's just a box sitting out here. What is this? Is this normally underwater? Is that why I didn't see it before? Drone wreck.
Necesito agua.
Oh, she's Spanish. I'm withering. Damaged logic board. Okay, 400.
Just what I need.
Oh yeah, we do need water. 30 HP. Nutribar, 20 calories, 30 hydration. Perfect. 75 hydration's a bit overkill. Looks like titanium over here. I assume we'll be able to have multiple bases set up. We're gonna have entire bases dedicated to just manufacturing one product, and then use the... It looked like we had some kind of like drone delivery to fly it back to our main base. Probably should have dropped some stuff off before we just wandered off, but I want to take advantage of the no enemies period. And somewhere over here, I thought there was another ruin or some kind of man-made structure. Spooky tree. Huh. Somehow these trees still have their trunks. I would have expected this to be just completely vaporized. Are they harvestable? Grubber. Grubbler. A grubbler. Eats to gain effects. 30 HP, 10 toxicity. Ew. Just eat some random bug you pulled out of an alien tree. It's nasty. Oh. Purple somethings. Which have not regrown yet. I'm sure they'll have some kind of extractable resource. I guess let's grab these grubblers while we're here. Maybe they're used as a recipe, or used in a recipe. Oh. We got something here. Uh-oh, the green's starting to come back. We gotta hurry. Dead body. War bonds. Standard ammo. Which we have here.
Oh, yes.
Nutrigel. Another map beacon. Building mats. We're gonna have to go across that to get to there. Oh! And some stuff down here. Oh. There's a whole, like, canyon facility here. Drone wreck with more damaged logic boards. Alright, I think we'll grab this if we can, and then head back. And we'll make a note, this will be our next exploration target. We combine these? Yes. Nutrigel we have here, and calorie gel we do not have. Lots of goodies. I saw there was a pile down there. I just don't have a way to get back up here once we jump down there, so let's just get everything there is to get in here. Shotgun shells. Damaged personal interface. Crap, we're about to be full up. Item printer. Pistol ammo. More emails. I'm stuck. Dr. Alex Bauer. The base is nearly ready to go. All 3 habitats are operational and test results are positive, including the most important one. The base withstood a StarRupture. I'm sorry to report that Engineer Carlson, despite being forbidden to, left the base during the Ruptura's instability. I sent out a small search party and they were able to find him, but due to the destructive power of the Rupture...
Ruptura status stable.
Oh, I thought it said there was another one coming.
Stable.
Due to the destructive... Oh shit. Oh shit. Quickly. Grab this. We gotta go. We gotta go. No thank you. Not interested. Grubbler. Oh, I guess you can't harvest and run. Man, they'll chase you forever, huh? I'm starting to get their branches back.
Changing mags.
We do have one slot. We can potentially grab some of these prickly pear things if they're harvestable. Prickler, prickler. The trees are regrowing. Hey! Knock it off.
Reloading.
We get to watch the grass regrow in real time as we run for our life. Fall damage? No fall damage. They're tenacious.
Come to mama.
Might have to make a stand at some point. Oh yeah, look at all the hydropods here. Okay, so we know where to get some more. Unfortunately, our bags are full. They're not giving up. How does the water regenerate, though? Like, I get the plants regrowing, the bugs burrowing and coming back out of the ground, but the water has been vaporized. Damn. No inventory spots for all these hydropods. What? Oh, they just have a fixed mesh that's just pushed into the ground. Interesting. Okay. We're going to unload our bags here, and then we can unlock some more progress in the manufacturing. So, damaged logic boards, claim them.
Useful information. Interesting.
Personal interface, claim it. Unknown logic board, claim it. Biofax, get them out of here. An unknown chunk of flesh. Memory modules, goodbye. Consumables, we'll drop off. Calories and hydration is good. Let's just drop off everything, and then we can grab what we need back out of here. Calorie bars, calorie fluid, antidote fluid. I'm not sure if I've ever actually been poisoned. Figglers. Aquagel, star tears, which I assume are the lower tier of star bites. And then polyfruit. Personal storage for bullets. Shotgun shells. What is this? Survival food pack. That can go in consumables. Materials can get all of our calcium, titanium, wolfram, meteorite hearts. Personal storage for war bonds. Lems. We need to get that lem station unlocked sooner than later. Materials, ignitium. And... there. Okay, nice clean inventory. So let's see what we've unlocked here. Selenium Corporation. Furnace. A basic production building utilizes heat to make products. And... Clever Robotics? No. Why does Clever Robotics have a dot on it, though? Oh, I think that's just part of their logo. Never mind. I thought we had two going, but I guess not. So, Clever Robotics wants titanium housing. So now that we have the furnace, do we need to unlock that, or is that just something we get right out of the gate? Titanium housing, we have to research it. Okay. So we need 600 titanium sheets and 300 titanium beams. Sheets we have, beams we do not. So titanium sheets, we'll grab these and deliver this. Furnace. Titanium housing. We'll deliver the 400 data points. And then we need to set up production for titanium beams. So titanium beams are... Let me hit this fabricator up here, because I think they're built in the fabricator. Titanium beams, and oh, titanium beams are also locked. So what do we need for titanium beams? They don't give you access to anything. Titanium beams needs 600 titanium bars. Titanium bars.
I can
We
use this.
need all of these. Smelter, no, fabricator. Titanium beams. 600. Do we have any laying around? Materials? No, we have titanium rods. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for some more titanium to get processed. Let's see what we can do with some wolfram in the meantime. We can start building towards the LEM station here. We can deliver wolfram wire to Future Health Solutions while we wait. So let's kill this track here. And we have wolfram wire right here. So we'll build rail V1. See where we can get this fed into. There we go. And we'll set these up to deliver. Unset items will be returned. Yes, please. Wolfram wire. Wolfram wire. Wolfram wire. There we go. So there's half of our facilities delivering, fulfilling a contract. We just need more plates, right? So 200 plates. I've got way too many wolfram bars now. We'll drop these off in materials. We can deliver these extra plates here to the furnace. And now we just need our titanium beams. And 2.
I
Yoink.
think I can use this.
Me to drink something as well. Let's turn this in. Fabricator. Titanium beam. Done. Consumables. Drink. Drink. 40 calories. 50 hydration. Let's just take all these. Use. Beautiful. We need to figure out how to get those manufactured. So, it's gonna be on this side. We need to manufacture titanium beams, I believe. And those will be an input into the furnace. Let's see, let's just plop one of these down real quick. Not our permanent placement. Good God, it's huge. Look at it. And this takes 3 inputs. Your buildings don't have enough power. Yeah, I know. It's not even connected. I just want to see... We can make wolfram powder. Why can't we make titanium housing yet? Didn't we unlock that? Titanium beams and titanium sheets. Okay, so our layout is getting a bit complicated now. I don't know if we'll be able to keep in a straight line like this. Furnace. Oh, we have to right. We need to manufacture the beams first. Okay, so let's set that up. Let's destroy this. We're gonna set you up to manufacture titanium beams, which means they're gonna need another layer of storage. Rails are here. There to there, and there to... That works. And you're gonna store titanium beams. You should be making titanium beams. Oh, wait. That's not the... They need titanium bars. Interesting. Interesting. So how do we get titanium bars this far forward? Because right now, everything is eating titanium bars. You might have to have... Might have to T-junction our manufacturing, so we may have to get to, like, this tier, and then split off a separate feeder line of titanium bars, and then everything that needs to come off of titanium bars can go in, like, a horizontal line this way. So because this actually takes titanium bars, I'm going to destroy everything we just built here. And probably this. Even though it was already there in the first place. So we'll do another fabricator here. Which is going to run into our delivery line, so we'll have to move that again. But we can set up distribution. How is this lined up? This is on the square, not on the grid. So like this. And like this. So let's break F. Let's break this line. And build a line from here to here, and then here to here. Here to here. Oh, this is too tall. Oops. That. Yes. Copy. Here to here, and then here to here. Okay, now we can set this up to create titanium beams. And we need to kill all this. Because going forward from here is going to be more storage. But, no, copy this. So we'll put this, how is this lined up? On the first block, so like this. Copy this. Here to here. Yep, I don't think that's how that was lined up, but whatever. It's going in there. It's got to bend either way. So we'll set this up to accept titanium beams. There we go. So we're splitting our titanium bars like 3 ways now. And now we have to wait for this to get to 300 so we can turn that in to unlock the ability to make the titanium, whatever it is, titanium chassis, or... We can't actually browse craftable things from here. We'll let this run in the background, because I would like to, while we have a moment of downtime, run down here and grab a bunch of these hydration bulbs. We're gonna need them not only for ourselves, but also
Come to Mama.
to feed into the
What's
food
good?
processor to start turning these into higher level
Good stuff.
food items. Grab them all. I'm curious if these will always have to be hand-picked, or if we're going to unlock some kind of, like, hydroponics building that will automatically craft and harvest these. And other types of plants. There's some more over here. Or better yet, just some kind of base.
Bravo!
Oh.
Future Health Solutions is happy with your work. New rewards have been unlocked. Look in the terminal to assign them. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
Some kind of extractor building that can be placed on a body of water to collect water. We can't harvest these. Alien dandelions. Alright, we got 25. Should be good for a while. Let's get back and continue building here. We've got our Wolfram line is idle now. Alright, Future Health, claim Med Tool, used to heal yourself or other players, charged by killing vermin, taking damage, and collecting plants. The Med Tool will be automatically equipped once claimed.
You know that feeling when you accidentally get hit by a car?
No.
Jumping out of a helicopter didn't go according to plan? Or maybe you were bored playing with a gun and you shot your kneecap.
What kind of clientele do you
Those
have?
problems are over. You don't need a new expensive sleeve anymore. Future Health Solutions introduces the Med Tool.
It's a new
It will
equipable
heal
item.
any wound in seconds. Future Health Solutions for modern problems.
What's it assigned to?
You almost got me.
I'm sorry. Contracts
H.
with Future Health Solutions require I do things a certain way.
Okay, so Lem is back to titanium. Titanium. We can do Wolfram wire for Griffith's Blue. Calcium ore for moon energy to get the map. Interesting. Wind turbine. Okay, this is where we get the higher level power stations. Interesting. Base core amplifier. Solar generator version 2. Base core amplifier. Wind turbine. Inventory upgrade. Do we have... How much calcium ore do they want? Let's see. We have a whole... Well, we have
That's just what I need.
a little bit. I'm not going to say we have a whole buttload, but... Let's see. Moon energy. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. So we'll have to set up... we'll have to set up a second base over there where the calcium deposits are. And then we can set up just a separate, you know, a straight line going straight from harvesting to the orbital delivery. So let's go back on that. Cancel. We'll put this back in material storage. Oh, and now we have a bunch of extra titanium sheets. We're gonna need another material box here in a minute. Personal storage. Materials Mark II. There we go. Consumables, let's get these out of here for now. So let's drink something. $74. 89, there we go. Right, we're gonna see... Come back in. What can we deliver? Griffith's Blue wants Wolfram. Everybody else wants titanium, so Griffith's Blue, Wolfram is gonna get us grenades, okay? That's doable for sure. And Griffith's Blue, Wolfram wire.
Oh, just what I need.
Literally, because that's what we're going to be delivering. So just stick this right back in here. There you go. And it's already actually hooked up to the right storage depot. So we'll let that run. Let's go check on our titanium beams. I think we needed 300 of these. So we'll turn in what we've got. Furnace. There we go. A third of the way there. Wait, what? Some of these things need blueprints and all the items. That's kind of cool, though, because that means you do have to explore to unlock certain things, because you can't manufacture it until you discover the blueprint for it. Just to give you a reason to actually go out and explore the world and not just hide in your base the whole game. You know, I can, just for now, I can set multiple fabricators to produce the same item. So we can tell this, make me titanium beams. There we go. That way we can get them twice as fast. Then when we're done, we can just set this back to plates. Sheets. So there's 2. I can't get rid of it. There we go. Queue up. Okay.
Oh,
100. Yes. My thoughts exactly. Alright, we're gonna cut this off. Boop. And put this back to... what was it? Sheets. Titanium sheets. Reconnect this rail line. Drop off the last of these titanium beams, and our titanium housing is online. I've got a bunch of extra crap again. Let's see. You can go here. I wish you could feed these into the analyzer. Even if it was just like 1 point each, it would give you something to do with all these extra parts, because I don't know if there's a way to destroy things. Story items. Aha. So we'll just kind of shove all this in here, I guess, for now. So, how are we gonna fit titanium housing into our assembly line? Let's see, again, what it actually takes to make it. Furnace. Titanium housing is titanium beams and titanium sheets. Well, I have somewhere to stick those titanium items that we just dumped in the personal storage. So we need to get these lines for titanium beams and titanium sheets. So that's actually going to be pretty easy to do because they're just right over here. So I'm going to slap down some platforms here. And I'm not putting spaces in between any of this, right? No. So we'll just go straight forward from here, build a furnace. Kind of halfway between these two storage units, because that's where they're going to be pulling from. Make some rails. Well, here, let's just do it with the drone. Here to... Oh!
Wow! You have fulfilled another order from the
It kicked me out because there was a...
Claim your reward.
There was a radio message. Okay. Furnace. Titanium housing. Actually, hold up. Hold up. Because I want to shove all of my titanium, all of my parts in there before it fills up. I want to grab a stack of sheets and these 2 titanium beams. Actually, you know what? Let's take this because there's already some plates in there. Sheets in there. And while we're here, let's grab Griffith's Blue, unlock grenades.
I'm legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
We have to go through training even out here? Skip it, gal. We won't tell anyone.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use. Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of...
The whole family?
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Of course they're not.
Okay, that was quick.
Alright, where do we want to line this up at? I guess here. And connect it with a rail. There we go. And we'll set this up to accept titanium housing. Beautiful. Nope. I fell off. I just wanted to see what the crafting animation looked like. It looks like it's just some little particle effects shooting out of the side. So you know it's hot. There we go. Okay, and now we need to rebuild our delivery pods for this side of the base. So, orbital launcher. Kind of in line with this. Lock Z level with Y. Let's see if they fixed this. They did. So we're gonna have 2. And then this. 2. Go there. Then rail connectors, this size. 1, 2, 3. Then rails. Hello? Why are you building it way out there for? Build it here. What? What is it connected to? What is down here? Why are they coming from under the base? A little bit bugged there. Let's try this again. Okay, now it's working. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And then from here to here. And we're good. Now we can just tell this to deliver to Clever Robotics. Titanium housings. We'll see if this saturates our production. If not, we'll build a 4th one. Probably does, so let's just go ahead and put another one down. One of these. One of these. Oh. We just past the limit of our energy production. I'm curious at how close we are to hitting our thermal limit, too. So we need a new row of these now. Building is not stable. Oh, you're building it too low. Just completely cover this rock. Alright, that should give us a little bit more overhead. Yeah, we have to tell that one what it should be delivering. Clever robotics, titanium housing. Let's steal
Great.
half of this. Just to keep this thing busy. Alright, and then we have these pods, and our Wolfram line is sitting idle, so let's see if there's anything else we can do with that. Titanium, 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 calcium. I guess we could just start delivering Wolfram plate to Griffith's Blue. Equipment upgrade station, used for weapon management, unlocks new weapons and mods in exchange for war bonds. Has to be placed inside a habitat. So it's inefficient as far as time, but we have nothing else to do with our Wolfram line right now. So we'll break this down, and we'll just deliver Wolfram plates to Griffith's Blue. Are we making Wolfram plates? Yes, we are. They're right there. Oh, so it's not inefficient at all. That's what they want. They want Wolfram plates. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. Plates. Plates. Alright, so we need to connect this to this. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. We have 2 more contracts going. I'm not going to risk doing an exploration right now because this cycle has been going on pretty long, so we're going to get caught out on the next Ruptura if we run off anywhere now. So let me do a little inventory management here. Let's drop off wire. We got plenty of space for wire here. Wire, wire, wire. Again, I'm not sure if the nodes, the like harvesting nodes, are infinite, but we've got plenty of.
I'm detecting
well, there you go.
Ruptura activity.
There's the Ruptura. We've got plenty of Wolfram nodes and plenty of titanium nodes around anyway, so we're definitely not in a resource crunch just yet. But we're gonna wait for this Ruptura to pass, and I think we'll finish up these 2 contracts because I want to see the tier 3 lines and see what we can do with the tier 3 lines. And the weapon station will be kind of neat. But this episode is growing a little long in the tooth. I think we've accomplished quite a lot. So we'll wait for these to finish. We'll watch this one last Ruptura. We'll do a little wrap up and we'll call it a day. We can build outside from inside the base.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
I'd love to see like one of those behind the scenes video where they get the camera outside this building. Because I'm sure the effect over the window that obscures everything being changed in the environment is just like a sprite that's just the size of the window or something. I'd like to see what's actually going on out on the map when it's switching over to burnt up mode.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
All right. It's a shame you can only launch the drone when you're fully outside. I'd love to use it to check things out. We can kind of use it as a scout drone as well. You don't have to build with it necessarily. Okay, base is back online. Yeah, let's take this opportunity while we've got some cover from the temperature here. Let's run back over to that base we were at before, because there's still more to do there. Okay, let's get back in here. I see some more stuff upstairs. So we've got something here, rubble pile. Where do we leave off here? I'm sorry to report that Engineer Carlson, despite being forbidden to, left the base during Rupture's instability. I sent out a small search party and they were able to find him, but due to the destructive power of the Rupture, next time we might not be able to retrieve his sleeve or even his disc. If possible, please send a replacement when you can. I will be so bold as to ask that the potential candidate be informed how important it is to listen to one's superior, to follow the mission's regulations. We don't want this to happen again. The mission is already costing the company quite a lot of money. Vermin attacks are not as troublesome as they were at the beginning of the mission. Their small hands are not able to seriously damage the base, and Sergeant McGuire and I are easily able to hold off their attacks. I will enclose the results of our first research in my next report. Thank you for this amazing opportunity, Alex Bauer. I'm stuck. Nicholas, Alex, I need some ammo to get out. The rupture's damaged the main part of the plant. It might work. Alex? Anyone? Over. This isn't funny. The mushrooms here don't make a good long-term food source. Get me out of here. Hello, Alex, get me out of here. You've got an hour, otherwise I'll report everything to Clever as soon as I get out. Help. 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 I wonder if you can actually tie, like, bodies to reports. Like, can we find a body next to a bunch of mushrooms somewhere and know that that was Nicholas? Shotgun shells. And there's another thing up here. Can we get to it? And something over there. Storage box with another rotor blueprint. A security logger and some war bonds. Okay, so the blueprints are not just in one location, increasing your chance of finding it. Dead body. Lesser fall guy lem. Fall damage by 20. So there is fall damage. Tablet. From Maria Quinn to Hannah Quinn, Zach Quinn. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Nothing's changed on Arcadia. The weather's still terrible and the food isn't any better, but I finally got praised by the boss. All that money you spent on my education isn't going to waste. I just got my first paycheck and wow, I already sent you some money. I promise I will pay you back, every penny. And maybe now Chris will be able to go to college too. I'm glad I got this job. Things are finally looking up. Kisses, Maria. Well, I don't think things went the way as you were expecting to, Maria. Hydrolite. I really don't want to jump down here now. I don't know how to get back up. And we know that bugs spawn here. That way, it looks like. Rubble... Oops, no, don't do that. Good God. Combine this. Oh, I thought that was the regeneration notice.
Your trust level within the Griffiths Blue Corporation. They are very grateful.
I'm so glad to have the graciousness of a corporation.
I can use this.
There's a body over there. War bonds. Capri Sun. It's time! A verdict in the case of the attack on Deputy Commissioner Tsunoda. 3 men. Tsunoda, 3 men. What? I think it's 2 separate sentences. 3 men who 2 years ago attacked a member of the Science and Innovation Commission, Kenji Tsunoda, were today found guilty of carrying out a terrorist attack. They are facing a life sentence. It's possible, however, that Judge Kanone will invoke a recently passed new law. After the death penalty was abolished, a new type of punishment was introduced where the perpetrator's disc is removed from their body and placed in a prison safe, never to be put into a sleeve again. Opponents of the new law claim it's cruel and a human rights violation. They are planning to protest in front of the courthouse. Deputy Commissioner Tsunoda's sleeve was destroyed during the attack, but his disc was retrieved by the anti-terrorist squad. After being placed into a new sleeve, Tsunoda continues to serve on the commission. So are you conscious in your sleeve? Or are you just like a program in standby? Because it's not much of a punishment if you're not aware. In fact, it's a good way to time travel. War bonds. Shit. Shit.
The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
What? The hell was that? Alright, let's get back. Oh, drain? Oh, God, what is this? Run! Yoink. Even though our life is in danger, the music continues to be immaculate.
Reloading.
Oh my god. Just kill it. They're everywhere, good god.
Arcadia
Looks
7
good.
has finished regenerating.
Oh, another
I'm
monolith.
getting better and better.
I assume they're still radioactive. Yep.
Bravo! Ship was delivered to Clever Robotics.
Is that all of
Very
them?
happy with your services. But remember, everything can always be done more efficiently.
Excellent. Okay, looks like it was a good thing we went on an expedition there, because it would have been a lot of just standing around waiting for that to finish. Alright. Back at last. Let's see what we got. We picked up the equipment upgrade station. And multi-rail and rail modulator 3. Can connect up to 3 rails. Allows for the splitting of up to 3 rails. Sweet. Okay, so let's set up upstairs where there's more room. Base object equipment upgrade station. And we can socket this into the wall.
Congratulations! You've just built the weapon and modification station.
Ooh.
You will now have access to a whole assortment of weapons. Nothing's free, but don't worry. You won't need to spend a dime. Griffiths will allow you to use war bonds to buy new weapons. You can find quite a few of them in the wallets of the fallen on Arcadia.
Where are they supposed to
War
originate
bonds.
from?
Aren't they supposed to be issued during times of war?
And what do you think weapons
The
are used
Griffiths
for?
Blue Corporation believes the world is in a constant state of war. War with the Resistance.
That's me. Choose loadout. No weapon. Aha, so we can buy a modular assault rifle, medium-range automatic weapon commonly used by the IRO Space Marines, a SLAMS 12 self-loading attack modular shotgun, a short-range weapon with high recoil, best for close combat, or the M175 Grim, Model 175 Griffiths Response Infantry Machine Gun, a rapid-fire weapon capable of inflicting massive damage. So each one of these is going to have a different type of ammo. So let me grab all the war bonds that we currently have. And drop off some of this. Okay, that should be good for now. The rest we can turn at the analyzer. So let's see, we have 111 war bonds. So we have just enough to unlock the M175 Grim. Infantry machine gun, a rapid-fire weapon capable of inflicting massive damage. But I'm willing to bet this requires the heaviest and most expensive of ammo. So before we go straight for the top-of-the-line gun, we don't even have the ability to manufacture anything for it, but this takes titanium rods. Shotgun ammo takes calcium powder. And standard ammo takes wolfram powder. But it's actually not that bad. Sniper rifles and other heavy-hitting weapons. Because we can manufacture the rods. So yeah, let's do the M175 Grim. Well, before we do that, we can't do anything else. There's no other, there's some other icons here, but they're not accessible, so the only thing we can do right now is buy another weapon. And then we have to, we unlocked it, now we have to pay to build it. Here we go. Huh? What do we have here? Confirm? Oh, we can customize it. Front GMS barrel, uplift dampener, or buzzsaw barrel. Reduces vertical recoil, increases rate of fire. High cap, magazine, increased magazine capacity, reduced reload time, or reduced horizontal recoil. And ergonomic stock, reduced weapon sway. Folding stock reduces deployment time, and rear force dampener, reduced recoil. Interesting. Well, let's just grab it for now. Oh, baby. Look at that. Incredible. So what pistol options do we have? Ooh, no. What pistol options do we have? Nothing. There's no modifications you can do to the pistol. That's unfortunate. But that's fine, because we have the big gun now. So now we're going to have to start carrying personal storage. We're going to have to start carrying heavy ammo. So I guess we'll slot that in next to our pistol bullets. Let's drop off our war bonds. Let's turn in everything that we have to turn in, just to clear out some inventory space. Claim.
Interesting.
Claim.
Useful information.
We have nothing else to claim. We've got our fancy new gun. With a very satisfying sound. And I think that's what we're going to call it for this episode. So we've revamped our manufacturing lines. We've got, oh god, what tier are we up to now? Is this tier 3? In materials production, we're into the furnace now. There are some higher tier buildings, so we definitely have a lot more to do, a lot more tech tree to go down for materials manufacturing. But we're in a much better position now than we were at the beginning of the episode. We've got our drone that we can use to just do a scan of our base here. I'm curious to see if we'll have more than just the two kind of manufacturing lines, the titanium and the wolfram. I know we've got calcium that'll have to start getting mixed in here. I'm curious if there's anything else hiding out there, because we do have like the meteor cores. We've got the ignitium, so there are some more materials in the game. We've just not run into anything that we can create with them yet, so those must be higher tier items. But That gives us something to look forward to for a later episode. So, that's what we're going to call it for this episode. Let me get back to our little habitat here. In fact, let me build a ladder all the way up to the top. So we can look down on our domain. There we go. Awesome. Alright, well, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you've been enjoying this playthrough of StarRupture, hit like and subscribe. If you want to check out StarRupture for yourself, head on over to Steam and pick it up. And if you want to let me know what you think of the game so far, then hit the comments down below. But whatever you do, we'll see you right here again in the next one. So, until then, bye-bye.